So hello. Today I wasn't initially planning to stream at all, but I didn't have too much to do actually tonight, and I'm probably gonna go to bed in a couple of hours, but I figured in a couple of hours we have the ability to get through this first part of this event. Because I've noticed streamers have actually gotten this weapon, at least R1, and if I could get that, that'd be pretty neat. So a one elemental burst hits opponents, 100% chance of summoning a titanic tuna that charges and deals 100% attack as AoE damage. So that 15-second limit does not go down per refinement, sadly, but the increase in elemental burst damage is at least quite nice. Could be good on Beto actually, depending on the user, but right now I feel like having EM is more important on her because, or not EM, ER, because of the general issues I seem to have in getting her burst back up in time for the actual cooldown. Alright, so we want to go to, yeah, One Min Restaurant. That's where Zhangling is, right? Oh shit. Maybe I should set it to Chinese for this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Blackback birch stew.
ちょうどあなたたちのことを考えてたところなんだ。私たちの心って通じ合ってるのかもね。あ、なんだ、シャンリンはオイラたちのことを探してたのか？
Yeah, why'd you want to come see us?
相談したいことがあってね。ここに来る途中に街中を見たでしょ？
Moonchase Festival, huh? So Moonchase. Obviously that makes one think of chasing the moon. But what does that even mean? Because the moon's in the sky, you can't exactly chase it down, or you're just gonna walk towards it. That changes throughout the night, doesn't it? Seek the way. Okay, so this is just kind of a mini vacation where you do whatever you want to do. Yeah. That's a good smug face right there. I like it. Masterful chefs.
友達からの助言は新しい発想を与えてくれるもんだからな。
That would work. Sounds like a competition, yeah.
毎年月酔い祭にはテーマがあってね。七星がそれを決めてるの。今年のテーマは食とサンガ。七星はテーマに合った催しを。食とサンガ。美食と故郷の景色か。私もそう思う。陽光さんが考えたんだって。さすがだよね。あの人って料理王決定戦に参加したいんだけど、実を言うと新しい料理が全く。
I haven't really looked carefully at Zhangling in a while, partly because I rarely play her. But yeah, I guess mainly because of that actually. But her outfit is quite nice. It's more elaborate than I'd remembered, and the little mini guoba on her torso is super cute. I like it a lot. Can't help being popular. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. I wish I would. I did. Of course, being popular ain't all bad, right? It comes with its own downsides, and we shouldn't minimize those downsides too much, just because being popular also comes with massive upsides, right? So this cutscene is definitely going on for a while. I was hoping that we'd get a little pause where I could switch the language to Chinese, but Japanese ain't bad. Shanli. I like the father's voice. That's pretty, yeah. It's got a good personality. The voice actor is doing a good job having his personality shine through. I think it's good. Yes, the new event is released. Yeah, I don't know if you've played it yet, Nat, but as you can see, it's here. I imagine it was unlocked even earlier in France. I saw streamers playing it, and I decided it looked short enough that I should just do it tonight and get that damn fish claymore. Level it up. I think that'll be fun. You haven't done it yet? Okay, well, you can see how it goes here. But I'll be doing it in Chinese. Oh, finish work too late. Okay. I see. Right, it is a Monday, and I guess I forgot. I'm in the lucky sort of position of working from home on Mondays, which meant that I was able to watch streams and not Korean, do some Genshin mining and such. Bit of Deathloop. Oh, nice. How are you enjoying that game? Like I said yesterday, I think I'd heard good things about it, but really know very little. The artwork looked really cool. The poster, I think, or the main thing of two people kind of facing in opposite directions. You really appreciate the concept. Oh yeah? Wait, what is the concept? Did they weave in the roguelike into the actual story? Because I guess some games do that better than others, and yeah. Or some games choose not to do that at all. Some games do that and do it well. Huh. Her Chinese voice is definitely not what I would have expected. It sounds much less childish than the Japanese or the English. I don't remember the Korean too well. It is kind of girlish, actually, but yeah, it's still less girlish than what I think of with the Japanese. Yeah, what kind of food does she like? I don't remember, actually, because her specialty always seems to be burning everything when she cooks. Nothing weird. Okay, I guess she likes seafood, poached fish and shrimp dumplings. It does seem like Leeway people, I guess a lot of the cultures in Genshin in general really do like fish. Probably pretty easy. Dynamic.
菜肴虽是事物，也有其独有的氛围。你看水煮鱼，红辣，对眼耳口鼻均有刺激，谓之；虾饺则是晶莹剔透，鲜香纯雅，谓之静。 动静搭配，正如才子佳人一般，相得益彰啊。
That's static. Okay, I'm not sure what that
完全不知道
it
是什么
means.
歪理，
Static versus
但又
dynamic.
很有道理的样子。
But I feel like, yeah,
动静相宜，相得益
there's
彰。
some sort of system there, I guess.
我倒觉得其实是要荤素搭配、先天互补的意思吧。正是。只不过
Yeah, a little salt, a little sugar can go pretty well, definitely.
谨慎如我，
I'm a big
就将
fan of
甜食的部
salted
分略过吧。
caramel. That's something I didn't encounter
原来是
until
这样啊，
probably
听起
less
来
than
很像
10
胡
years
说八道，
ago.
却很有启发。
But I remember it was kind of odd at first when I heard of it. I tried it and I was like, oh, it's alright, it's pretty good. But then I started liking it more and more. 8 targets killed in 1 day in district. So 4 per day. Or if you die, the game resumes at the start of the day. Huh. The end of the loop. Oh wow, okay, so this is pretty yeah, like complex game. It's more than just a straight up shooter or something. Okay. Kill the other. Wow, 8 targets killed in 1 day in 4 districts, but you can only kill 4 per day. So there's some sort of time loop, hence the death loop title.
论胡扯，
Interesting.
先生都比不过胡
Yeah, I
桃
might
了。
have to. Might check that game out at some point, just because it sounds
也好，
fascinating,
我就当
and
这
I've
夸奖说
heard
下了。
almost only good things about the game.
啊，果然还是你懂行嘛。
You kill someone, some target, you can get powers. Oh, huh, like Mega Man or
天地
something?
万物，生老病死，咸甜香辣自有其方圆规矩。懂的懂了。既然旅行者也这么说，我就把这条纳入考虑啦。那么，
So I
这边
guess
问的差不
that
多了，
can
下一站就去布卜炉吧。
affect your experience depending on the order in which you kill people. You have
相
different
信那里的人会给
abilities.
出非常有趣的答案。
It gives you different counters and such against different other types of enemies, just like Mega Man. And that, yeah, if they had implemented that and did it well, that could work. So I guess we're going around Leeway talking to people about food that they like. So let's do that. I haven't walked around here in a while, actually, because I haven't had a need to collect Leeway materials, and this area is pretty good for Leeway materials, like this Lotus heads, yep. And there's a good number of fish here, too, but I also have little need for fish. Oh, we're gonna see Chi-Chi? Wonder. There she is. Oh, and there's Baisha. Let's try talk to him first. Also, can we see his vision? Is that the thing? The green thing hanging off his waist? I guess that's what's supposed to be a dendrovision. Neat. Hope they don't just randomly kill him off and it's
是你们，
like psych. Thought you were gonna get to pull him as a 5-star. He's just not gonna be available at all.
白族生意怎么变成这样了？
The life of one target to another if you kill the other and the other. Ooh. That's an interesting, very, very interesting ability. That second one. That's not something I would normally think of for a game like that, but certainly that would be useful if you're an assassin, right?
哦，
2 for the
原来是
price of
小
1.
生在说话。
Wait, what? What's... That's Guoba. Just... I guess Guoba is a real living thing. I forgot about that. That is, like, because I always think of it as, like, Amber's Baron Bunnies, but no, Guoba doesn't explode at the end, he just goes away. He's actually a real living bear. So, he just appeared in the cutscene. Yeah, Guoba's right there.
不是不
Wow.
是，我们是来闲聊的。
Oh, it would be so neat if we could get Guoba in our Serenity pot. If like if he acted like a dog and could just move back and forth in various places, or if you could also just place him
是
as
我
a
要参加推理
statue.
比
Either
赛，
way would be
想
okay, I
起来。
guess,
哦不，
but it'd be
三
better
位，
if he could run
请跟三
around
位说一下
and maybe
自己
blow
喜欢吃什么
fire.
样的菜肴。嘿嘿，小丫头嘴倒是挺甜，这个忙可以吧？喜欢吃什么菜？
See, she likes cocoa goat milk.
都一样，都没
Oh,
味道。
no flavor. Aw, that's so sad. She doesn't get to enjoy food.
七七的味觉有点问题，尝不出菜肴味道，还请不要介意。
没事的，这些我都知道。但就算是这样，七七应该也会有偏好才对。我想知道你喜欢什么感觉的菜。
Yeah, I'd prefer the cocoa goat milk directly from the source.
感觉
I don't even want it to touch any air before I swallow it.
触感有的，凉
Yeah,
凉的。
yeah.
喜欢椰奶。椰奶是饮料，没法参考呢。
Yeah, there she is. No, yeah, I figured I'd do Chinese voices because I'm in China, in Liwei.
你们呢？有什
So
么
you're
想
gonna
法
have
吗？
to watch a YouTube video or something, or well, play your own game if you want to listen to Yukari Tamura as Chi-Chi here.
对我来说，容易入口的肉菜都不错。
I wonder who voices Chang Chang in JP. That's a feminine voice.
长生说的，我也同意。
Yeah, I don't have an ear for Chinese either, at all.
来抓药的
I
人
just-
里不少是老人孩子
I。kind of just like it
大
for the
块的
mood
血肉会
here
很鲜，
in
对于
the
他们来
different
说能吞
countries.
咽
I
又
kind
能
of
消
wish
化。
you could set it on a
若
per
能将菜
character
肴细的话，
basis.
倒
I
是好
wouldn't
多。
mind setting the Mondstadt characters to English, even though I'm not a huge fan of English voices in games like this. Just because I think it fits their style better than Japanese or Chinese or Korean.
此外，有些人染了风寒，咽喉爆热，
Disconjointed?
吃不了太重油的食物。
I'm not sure if I'd
单
describe
从
it
食
that
谱的
way,
角度
but
说，我会推
yeah,
荐他
for
们
me,
吃
I
些汤
just
水
it's
较
hard
多
to
的菜
make
肴。
much of a sense of it at all because it's such a different language compared to the two that I actually understand.
比如说药膳。药膳不喜欢。
Not the type of husbando you like. Yeah. I mean,
抱歉，是我思路太
I'm
偏颇。
not much of a husbando
最近抓药的人
person,
太
but
多，
even by those
忍不住想得多
standards,
了
yeah,
些。
he's not much of
非
a
要说的话，还是近期
person
天
for
气
me,
变
I
化所
guess.
致。
He doesn't attract me unless he's like a broken support or something. Yeah, maybe if he's the Zhongli of
倒也不是
Dendro
没有参考
somehow.
价值呢。适合时节老少咸宜的菜肴，
Kind of
的
like
确是个好
German.
选
Oh
择。
yeah? I don't remember German too well. I've been to Germany a few times because my father
药
used to
膳
live
比开
there.
肠菜更讲究调配平
But
衡。
almost everyone in
虽然
Germany
我平时
knew how
做
to
菜
speak
不算
English,
重要，
so I could get away
但
with
这次是
not
参
knowing
赛，
German. But
考虑味
just
上
listening
的
to
搭配，
German,
应该
I
能
thought it
为
was a
菜肴
pretty
加分。
pleasant language. But I wouldn't mind a German dub for Mondstadt area. That'd be neat.
有内涵，一
You
定
think
会
it's
更
ugly?
好。
Well, okay.
大家
I
都
thought it was
喜欢。
pretty. It had its I feel like it has a sound that
是
is
很有
kind
用的
of
建议，谢谢你们。
love it or hate it. But so maybe we're on opposite sides of that coin, but
大夫的角度
I thought
就
it
是
yeah,
这
it
样，太受
was
启发呀。
harsh but in a pleasant way. Yeah, hard sounds. Yeah, exactly. But kind of in a way that I found very pretty when I listened to it. It's not like Chinese, I feel like, is much softer. And it's also a pretty language
很能听
to
取
me.
建议，看来你是
So
个
I guess
好厨子。
I find appeal to both, to be honest. But Chinese, it's like just kind of flowy and soft to listen to me. German's a lot harsher, but also
香菱她最喜欢研究做
has
菜
its own
了，
charm
全部
because
心
of
思
it.
都花在上面呢。
Ix and achs, yeah. Yeah, maybe not the most pleasant to the ear. Maybe I'll agree with that. If you're talking about the visceral feeling of that noise, it's almost like nails on a chalkboard. But I feel like the flow of the sounds, I kind of like them.
嘿，人都有些爱好嘛。我的爱好就
With
是做菜
some
啦。
situation,
不过平时
yeah.
都是一个人动脑，这次有了新思路，应该会有不同的产物吧？说明这一趟没有白跑，太好了呢！ 好，接下来再去找别人问问吧。问过思路奇特的人，从
Alright, so we're getting more food stuff. But I've heard Italian described as a beautiful language as well, and I thought it was quite nice too. A lot more viscerally pretty than German, that's for sure. Very pleasant to listen to, Italian. At least in contexts. Yeah. Oh, I think I need to go upstairs. Yeah. The Latin-derived languages sound fine to you? Yeah, I guess they all sound fine to me. I mean, to be honest, I don't really have much of an ear for languages in general, and if I'm judging languages based on sound, I don't have that strong of an opinion one way or the other. I guess some languages stand out more than others. This is pretty nice. We actually get, just like how in Mondstadt we got during the Windbloom Festival, we got decorations. We also get them in Leeway. Of course, in Leeway we also previously had decorations during the Zhao Festival. So they have precedent for this. Ooh. And we have these characters. Sure, they'd like Zhongli walking in on the party. Goba. I like how he's just there and like a little pup or a little kid. It's like Zhangling's little 4-year-old kid who she has to bring along, and everyone acknowledges but just kind of ignores and lets him do his own thing. Yeah, Kaching. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of the Chinese characters' names sound very different in Chinese or Japanese. Kaching. Like it sounds nothing like Kaching in Japanese, I think.
就由我来着手处理了，你们二位没有异议吧？
客情办事向来雷厉风行，交给你我就放心了。
I mean, I wouldn't mind being Guoba here. He's got like his eye line is at just the right spot when you got Beidou or Kaching around.
这话说的是不放心我的手腕。
Wait, what do you mean Kokuto? Kokuto Mikia? Kokuto Azaka? I know Azaka is voiced by... I don't think it's the Amiko Shimizu.
风吹雨打都在外面跑，跟你大不一样吧？再说你又不在。
Her name? Oh, in Chinese? Okay. Oh, they call Beidou Kokuto in the Chinese. Okay, yeah. I do recall that Beidou's name was just way different.
开个玩笑而已。
I think Ningguang's too, actually.
数落起我来了，把人家旅行者都给晾在一边。怎么会呢？几位想知道石头的事，对吧？
I wouldn't mind looking at Ningguang's tattoo up close. It looks super nice. In Japanese, her name is Kokuto. Okay. That's interesting. Kokuto. I wonder what that even means. Like, usually names have some sort of meaning attached. Wonder how it relates to Beidou in the original Chinese. So they picked this up off of a wreckage? Except Japan. I wonder if they decided to spend extra resources or something for the Japanese localization, or maybe every localization had some extra thing in particular put to it, because yeah, each one matters. But I feel like with Genshin, it looks so much like it comes out of Japan, right? I can imagine 95% of people who saw this game the very first time they saw it, they probably guessed that it was a Japanese game, but it's not. So I wonder if they, I don't know, behind the scenes there was more going on for the Japanese localization. No idea. Kanji being similar, but the sounds changing over time. Yeah, that could definitely be it, right? Because in Korean too. That's a
我们找
thing
你们所有人。
from the Chinese words that are based around other Chinese
该
words,
不是
but
出了
then
什么天崩地裂
sound
的大
very
事？
very dissimilar. Look, what's Guoba doing here? What's he even up to anyway, right? I know he's following Zhangling around, but I'm kind of confused what he's even looking at. Is he inspecting the stuff for Zhangling, maybe?
不是啦，被派蒙说的太
Japanese
夸张
animation
了。
influence took over East Asia.
其实
Yeah, I
我
guess
只
it
是
really
来打听一
did,
下你们
or
对
it
吃的
took
偏好。
over, I mean, arguably the world, or much of the world, because we're seeing a lot of animated works in Netflix that are coming out of Canada and America that are clearly anime inspired. Enough that one of them actually fooled me. Maybe that's not saying that much, but I legit thought Castlevania was Japanese
我的
animated,
口味很简单，
even while I was watching it before I looked it up.
细。
Yeah, and awful live action movies, that too. We'll see how Cowboy Bebop turns out. Oh man, Cowboy Bebop, that's a funny one to think about. I wonder how that will turn out, because looking at the races, it's like, it's weird how they chose,
四个字
because
就能概括
I
我的要
thought
求，不简
in
单
the original Faye Valentine, I believe, is supposed to be at least part Japanese. Spike has no reason to be Asian for any reason, I think. He's Spike Spiegel. I think, if anything, he's supposed to have some German. And Jet Black, I think Black is his last name, but Jet, I could see being black. Like,
到海上
that
待
kind
几
of
个
fits
星
a
期，保
stereotype
证治了
actually
你这身
too
富贵
much.
病。
Kind of like Barrett fits a stereotype too much. And then I think they also cut Edward, which is like, what? Edward is the best damn character in
我
the
啊，新
in
鲜
the
热菜就
show.
行，能加点辣子就再好不过了。
So I don't know. I'm somebody who was, so I've watched the show twice now. The first time I was in my teens. The second time was a couple years ago. I liked it a lot better the second time. But overall, I guess I like the show. I'm not enamored with the what's coming out of
下
the
酒菜如何？
live action remake stuff. I think in the remake, or yeah, is it adaptation, not remake? Yeah, live action adaptation. If you look at the casting, I believe Spike is supposed to be Asian in the actor that they hired for Spike is Asian, and Jet Black is black, I think. And I think Feiya is white. That's what I recall.
果然还
But
是海鲜。
I don't know, that was like a month ago when there was a bunch of stuff released.
嗯嗯
Seafood. Kaching likes seafood, like fish, huh?
精简不一定啊。
Because she's a cat.
行者，你知道金丝虾球吧？
But we'll see. We'll see how they do the adaptation and explain all the various
是我最
differences.
喜欢的。
Oh man, it's not often that we get to see Kaching's eyes so up close. I didn't really even realize that she has these kind of distinct pupils. Yeah, the shape, it almost looks like a frog actually. It looks like the top of a frog here. I think it might be more trying to go for a gem or even a bud. And they do a good job with the eye expressions.
做这道菜，得把虾
No
仁
trust.
细
Yeah,
细
at
地
this point, I feel like
包在切得极细
I've-
的土豆丝里。
I haven't seen the Death Note Netflix adaptation, but I heard that was awful, so I really have no expectations either. Yeah, I wonder if there was SJW nonsense behind the scenes. I would guess so, but you know, I don't know. But it seemed kind of silly.
外观精巧，
A lot of the
色彩甜厚
decisions they made.
摆
I
盘固
won't.
然简单，
But cutting out
但
Ed,
它
that
的
is
技
the
巧
worst
很精
thing.
细
You know,
很符合
absolutely.
宁王小姐的
Edward
思
is
思
such. She is so lovable and such a big heart of the, or you know, the
调料。
gang.
原来做菜的真意也是，那句话怎么说的来着？万变不离其宗。
You saw that during your roles, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. The other day, I saw Hina Molina do pulls for Kokomi, and she got spooked by Kaching, which got her C6. Then got Kokomi, and then got another Kaching for C7. So you have brethren when it comes to the Kaching
金丝虾球兼具了
Kaching
美感与
lovers
口味
or
是极
loved
有
by
价值的菜
Kaching
肴。
Club. All the diversity check. The thing is, they already could have had diversity, right? Because Edward is, well, we actually don't know her race, but you could easily hire a black girl for that role. And there you go.
我没
And you
那么
have an
说吧
Asian woman.
问到就好。
And I don't think there'd be anything wrong with changing Spike or Jet's races.
好，3个人
It
的
just
意见
seemed
都
odd
集完毕
to
了，
change
谢
Spike
谢你们，
into
我会认真
Asian
参考的。
when there's already an Asian character that they could have kept Asian, you know? Even by like SJW standards, it just seems like odd, but who knows what was going on behind the scenes. Like I said, little
对了，
expectations,
旅行者
and
派蒙，
yeah,
你们
I'm
之
not
后有
gonna
安
be
排吗？
bitching about it or complaining either way, or celebrating.
请你们随我
Actually,
一
if
起
it's really
看看
good,
有关这块石头的事。
yeah, I don't know if I'll even watch it, but if it turns out to be good, I'll watch it and celebrate it. Then.
树叶有专攻，
And I'm still loving Guoba here in the back of these
愚公
cutscenes.
逐月节的大概由来，你们应该已经知道了。不过呢，我个人对这个传统节日有些其他见解。我的祖父是研究璃月传统文化的学
Oh,
者，
her grandfather.
他在笔记中写道，古璃月有过一位灶神，人们似
Yeah,
乎
in
会
the
在特
episode
定的
that
时
showed
节
her
纪
past,
念这位
indeed,
神明。
that's what I remember. She was from Japan. That was
记
part
载
of her
灶神相关的
backstory.
典籍本就稀有，
Yeah,
内容
Guoba.
也十分混
I
乱。
wonder if they
一
sell
些学
big
派认为灶
Guoba
神就是阎王爷，
plush dolls.
一
I
些则
imagine
指
that
出灶神
considering
另有
this is a
其人。
Chinese game, there must be Chinese knockoffs if there's no official
更有一则
one
民间
yet.
奇闻，
Just a
据
big ass
传
Guoba
古人曾
plushie
找到
that's
过灶神的
about
神龛，
1
然而
meter
其中一个神
tall
像仅有一块
and
表
half
面
a
光滑
meter
的巨石，
around
巨石在后续
and
运
just
输途
sits
中丢
there.
失，至今下落不明。而
And
这块石
if
头
you were
恰
lucky
好有
enough to
同样的特征，
buy not a
或
flamethrower
许
from
就是当年失踪的那块。
Elon Musk when he was selling those not flamethrowers, you could attach it to the
祖父
front
研究古籍多年，
and get a real
出过一
Guoba
假设，
going based
对
on
灶神
Zhang
的
Ling's
纪念
model
可以
from
被
the
称为
game.
灶神节。
Can you imagine taking
这
that to
一节日
conventions?
或许正是
I
逐
think
月
you'd
节
be
的原型。
banned immediately. They would never let you through. But that'd be the legit. Oh, if a real good Zhangling cosplayer did that, and she learned martial arts with pole arms. Oh, and to be a
而修正
chef,
此事，
it's
需要
just
查明
it's
灶
not
神的身
cosplay
世。
at that point. That's just cost life, I guess. You're just becoming that character. Yeah, I guess that might be taking it too far.
如今帝君仙
Stove
逝，
god,
璃月进入人质时代，所
humankind.
以我
Yeah.
想这件事理应由我来办，既能核实历史，又能发。
Alright, so they're trying to use this festival
它出
as
现前，
a
我
good
们刚立
stepping
下
off
今年的
point
逐
for
月
the
节
next
主题是石。
chapter in the story of Liwei, and as the Qixing or whatever, they are the leaders setting this up. Personally, I wouldn't mind just getting one of these bags. That's super cute. I'm guessing that's a bag. It might be just a doll. She might just be hanging onto the doll. But either way, it's cute.
没关系，没关系。
And I imagine
你
they'd
们是要
sell
办正事
those.
对吧？
The
都
bell
给
might
我
be
的。
infuriating, though. For the person, it might just blend in at some point, but for everyone around the person,
毕竟我只
oh
是。
man.
等等，
Actually,
我想到
maybe
了。
that's why Zhangling's so good at martial arts.
什么？
Otherwise, people were
突然大
constantly
叫
slapping her around
快骑啊！我
for
们要
being
调
so
查的话，
obnoxious
能
with
不
that
能跟上
goddamn
我？
bell. And burning shit down, I guess.
可是，既然是调查灶神相关，说不定途中会有与烹饪美食有关的
So
线索。
good.
拜托了，请带我一起去。
Yeah, I've
我
been
不
working
怕
on
辣。
Zhangling. I did get a good feather
既然
yesterday
你
that
这样
could be
请
good
说，
on Zhangling,
好
but
吧，
it'll be good on any
真的，谢谢你，你
pyro
真好。
character, and I don't have a shortage of
那
those.
那我们
Guova.
差不多出发吧。
Hi, Guova.
听人说清册庄有不少古
What's
籍
he
藏
even
书，
waving at?
我想
I
先去
feel
那里
like
打听一番。
maybe he's a big fan of Beidou, and he's like super shy, and that's why he hasn't actually gone up to her. But like he's hiding behind the thing now and waving to her, trying to get her attention. Because who else would we be waving at here?
明白了，先去清。
But yeah, this is the feather I got yesterday. I don't know if it's on Yoimi actually. So this one, yeah, it's not cracked or anything, but it did roll crit rate once, crit damage once, ER once. So if once I take it to 20, I'm hoping it rolls crit one more time. In any case, yeah, I'd love to build jungling. I feel like Noblesse and Emblem, or Noblesse and Pyro, or Peace Emblem could work, but I don't have the pieces. And I don't know what... I feel like, yeah, once I get the catch, I'll use the catch on her. Yeah. Oh, Paimon for Guoba, I'd take that. Yeah, if... Then again, I haven't heard Guoba speak. Maybe he's even more annoying than Paimon. Can you imagine an even more annoying Paimon? I'm not sure, but I'm imagining though Guoba probably has a much lower voice. Yeah, more like this. I don't know, for some reason I feel like he has a gravelly voice. More like Oz, the Japanese Oz. I think he sounds more like that than Paimon. I could live with that. I think I'd much rather listen to that for, you know, these cutscenes. R5 Dragonsbane. Yeah, I was thinking about Dragonsbane because I've somehow been weirdly lucky enough to get R4 Dragonsbane. That's where all my sacrificial sword luck has gone, I guess. But Dragonsbane seems like it would be good for Vaporize, because if you're running a vape team, your enemy's constantly Hydro or Pyro, right? So getting that massive extra attack buff. It's just, I feel like I'll probably need ER. But then again, if I do an ER timepiece, maybe I can get away with not having ER on the weapon. And that's why I thought maybe the catch, because the catch has ER as the main stat. But we'll see. I'll get a feel for it. Yeah, Hydro or Mono Pyro team. Yeah, I was thinking like a triple Pyro team could work with... I feel like Sayu as a Viridescent Venor's debuffer plus healer, along with what's her name? With Zhangling and Bennett and Yoimiya could work. Triple Pyro. User with child. Yeah, I've heard that's a really solid setup. I figure I'm gonna build... I'm going to build Barbara DPS, so that could be a good team. And that's a free-to-play team too, right? Even if I have consolations on them. Technically, they're both characters you'll get for free. Oh yeah, I imagine they go well together too, huh? Kokomi and Zhangling. Absolutely. Really any Hydro user. So good.
以前听搞研究的朋友提过，做饭用的炉火是靠着炉灶。有人认为这是阎王爷的恩赐。
The Lord of Geo. Okay, not sure how seriously take that. Wait, I heard that the current weapon banner isn't very good for DPS Barbara because it has HP as the main stat. I mean, it has a high stat because it's 5-star, but HP as the main stat doesn't help Barbara's damage at all. Ooh, we're seeing Jinchu. Ooh, and there's Guoba there again. I wonder if we'll see every single character from Liyue. So far, I think maybe we just hit it. We might have just hit every single Liyue character with... Wait, why is it showing me this now? I already have him. That's weird. But yeah, Jingchu and Chongyun. Kinda miss using Chongyun, but at the same time, I guess maybe not so much. I should bring him back at some point. He's a solid character to use. But I guess my DPS needs have largely dropped off. I like his hair though. I don't know if they also... Oh, Guoba. What's he even up to here anyway? Just testing his balance? But yeah, I don't know if they used a different model for this, or I just never noticed, but his hair is way messier than I remember. Oh, the weapon passive scales HP to more damage. I see. Okay, so it could actually be good. Well, I mean, I won't get it, right? I feel like I'll probably use the BP
看来几位是有什么要事。
BP Catalyst, because that's the one weapon in the BP I haven't bought yet. And regardless of who I use it on, I can use it on Mona, that's for sure. And I can
行
also
秋
use
少爷
it，
冒昧请问一
on
下，你这件书库里有
on
什么与造神相关的古籍吗？
Barbara. I think Map Mare could be good too if I'm doing Melt or Vaporize with Barbara, because it's got EM.
我亲手整理过仓库，
Yeah.
对里面的书有些印象。
The main thing I found frustrating about Chongyun is the speed with which he swings his sword.
若没
It's a
记
bit
错
slow, and
书库里
unlike
有本
Beto,
离月神
he
话
doesn't have a way to
释
speed
提到
that
过
up.
造神。
And Beto you can use things like her
方便借书一阅吗？
E right off of one of her slashes
当
to
然，
help speed
不
up
嫌弃的话，
the,
请让我带
or
路。
yeah, basically
阿生，这里我
reduce the
来招待
recovery time
你去
between
忙自己的吧。
swings. But Chongyun, you can do that with his E, but his E has a much
他们
longer
出来了，怎么
cooldown,
样？找到相关内容了吗？
and it's a much bigger move. It's not just one swing like Beto's.
行秋少爷记性当真过人。
Staff of Kokomi?
离月
Wait,
神话石野里确
is
实有
it
关
like
于造
the
神的记载，书中写
Staff of
其
Homa
形如
equivalent?
龙，长尾蔽日，
I guess it kind of is because it uses HP, but whereas Staff of Homa has what, crit damage as the substat?
与阎王爷的传闻很
The
一致呢。
the donut slash Fruit
不
Loop
过相关记载
has
也只有这么一段。
HP as the substat, which makes it useless for anyone who's not Kokomi.
书库中没有其他信息了，恐怕得另寻。
我家是方术世家，也藏有不少古籍。
书是人写的，人怎么想，书就怎么记载。可惜我们没法帮上更。
这些足矣。离月地大物博，
Go go
存在
but
过的事
go.
物肯定会留下痕迹，只要持之以
Oh,
恒，定会有所
I
收
wish I
获。
could see if he's still going or if he's just hiding behind the that I can't see. Oh, wait, I think I see him. No, that's probably a sweet flower.
多谢几位，我们再去别处找找。
The anniversary. Yeah, we'll find out. We'll know in less than 24 hours, right? Maybe even less than 12 hours we'll know what, if anything, Mihoyo has
我也有话要问
planned as a surprise for
行秋
the
长林
anniversary.
能不能跟我说说你
Child
对
and
食物的
Hita.
喜
You
好
think they'll just announce the next two banners and that they'll be Child and
Sure.
Hita? I hope you're wrong. I hope that's not
No,
it,
no,
and I
no,
hope
no,
it's
no,
not
no,
Child
no.
and Hita. We'll see.
对呀、干嘛一脸惊恐的样子啊？
香菱，姿势体大，
Zhang Liang.
你可千万不要拿奇怪的东西去参赛。
什么叫奇怪的
Everyone's
东西
worried, but hey, all of her foods are
应
at
该是
least
指那些
delicious,
史
right?
莱姆华野
Oh,
蘑菇
they
之类
rep
的菜。
they used that before. Nice.
史莱姆华菇的口碑确实一般。
Oh, Zhangling's doing the same animation as Noelle and Sucrose in their talent screens. They reused the exact same animation there.
嗯，
It's a cute
这样
one.
的话，
Yeah,
我喜
Child
欢
getting the
凉
most
菜。
reruns doesn't make sense, I agree. I'd rather get a
头晕不能吃热
a
辣的食物
Senora.
吧
Or how about a Jean? Jean first run? Just like Kaching? Still don't get why Kaching was the one and only. It's such a... I guess it's
我口味
because
偏
at the
淡，
time
爱
Liyue
吃
was being
清淡鲜美的
celebrated,
菜品。
and they needed
上汤时蔬，
somebody
蒸煮河鲜海鲜，
in
炖
between
菜，
so that they wouldn't
诸如
announce
此类
Hu
都
Tao.
不错。
符合我对行秋的印象。
And Kaching's probably more valuable than Chi-Chi when it comes to Liyue 5 stars. So you got what? Jean, D-Look as the two Mondstadt. Mona is kind of Mondstadt, but also a foreigner. And then you got the other two from Liyue. Yeah, I guess he will be involved in the story soon, that's true.
我们说的都是些个人喜好，而
Because
且各不相同。
Patui are always involved, kinda.
真的能有帮助吗？
And why not Yula or Yoimiya? Yeah. I don't think I'll pull for Kazuha, even though he does look
当然
really
有
good
啦，你们都是
and
我的食客，
he
给
looks
食
really
客带来笑
strong,
容就是厨
and I
师的
love
使命
the
啊！
animation of his burst. But Yula I
香
may
菱
pull
在研发
for
菜品
if
方
she
面
came
时
back.
常剑走偏锋，但她的心思
Yula.
从来没有变过。
能做出好菜的厨师，怎么突然夸我呀？哎，都不好意思啦。哦，抱歉耽搁大家，我要问的都问完了，我们继续调查吧。柯晴，下一站去哪儿？
方才说到灶神曾于龟梨集现
Will
世，
the assembly?
龟梨集如今附近有间望舒客栈，
各位，恕不远，
加油啊！要是遇到麻烦，
Alright,
可以
let's
走吧，
go
下
to
一站。
Wangshu Inn. This does feel... You know what? Oh, yeah, this is what the Lantern Rites Festival should have been like. The story quests and such should have involved these mini cutscenes with voices, with actual characters we give a shit about from the game, and take us to various points around Liyue, learning about the local culture and such. The buffer
旅
is good
行
as
者，还有这
Jurjingchu.
位是
And there's there's Guoba there again. Wait, a buffer as good as Bennett or Jingchu? Who are you talking about? Oh, you mean Kazuha, yeah. Yeah, that's what he looks like. Yeah, and in the story, it looks like we're seeing basically all the characters, playable characters in from Liyue. We've seen Ningguang, we've seen Keqing, we obviously see Zhangling, and we saw Changyan, Jingchu, we saw Chi-Chi, we saw Beidou even. I think that might be all of them.
你好，
I guess not Zhongli. Oh, and we saw Hu Tao.
不不
Yeah, we haven't
我这
seen
个小
Zhongli
老百
yet.
姓还是第一次见玉恒星这样的大人物。
Yeah, maybe we'll see Child. I wonder what he's been up to.
看他健康的身躯，有力的手腕，
Oh.
淳朴的眼神。
Okay, so now we know what Zhongling's into, what kind of guy. You need to be...
几位
He
大老远
believes
过来
that
望
being
舒客
jacked
栈
helps
有
you
什么需
be
要
a
吗？
good chef, huh? So if you're jacked and you're a good chef, that's probably not a bad way to into her heart, or at least into her stomach.
事情是这样的，
Oh yeah, Jinyan. Shit, I forgot Jinyan too. That one,
原来
that
是
one
这
I feel
样。
bad about. Just like Mihoyo, I
看
forgot about
灶神曾出
Jinyan.
现在龟梨集，望舒客栈是这一带历史最悠久的完整建筑。
God damn, that would be
附近若有古
so
迹，
shitty
多
if
半会被送回
Jinyan
寺
and Zhongli are the two characters who don't
请
get
问这间客栈是否有藏书？
appearances
里
here.
面有没有关于
Because
灶神
Zhongli
的
at
内容？
least has gotten a lot of appearances in cutscenes.
哎，说到这个，我们店里
Jinyan,
是有不少
poor
年代久远的
Jinyan.
书册，我还在里头翻过菜谱呢。就是得像这样吧，我去找找，你们等我一
What
下。
kind of food does she
旅
like
行者，
anyway? I'd love to find
需
out.
要付钱
I
给他吗
wonder if there's issues with her voice actor.
谁跟谁，
Like one
哪
of,
能
because
说谁
obviously they have
我
four
就想
different
问问
voice
你们
actors.
要是闲着没事儿，
Maybe it just makes it hard for them to get her to voice. But then again, I imagine before they even hire the voice actors, they make sure to get them onto nice long contracts that, make sure that they can use them for whatever
你
cutscenes
们
and
知道
stuff
客栈楼顶
they
有个
need
人
them
吧？
for.
就那个，
你小声点。
I don't know.
哦，反正你
I
们
was
知
just
道是
thinking,
谁
cause Jinyan's Japanese voice actress, I forget her name, but she voices an Idolmaster character, one of the OG
老
12.
板让我多照顾照顾他。
But I also
他
know
呀，
that
每天
she,
餐风饮
the
料的，忒难
woman
死了。
herself,
除了杏
it
仁豆腐，
was
就
at
没别
one
的爱
point
好。
a gravure model. So voice acting was only one of multiple things she dabbled in, I believe. So I don't think she's done that many
听老
voice
板说，你给他做过一道
like
满族
or
沙
that
拉，
much voice
他挺
work.
喜欢
So
的。
I don't
你
know
看，
just
你
how
能不
active
能
she
教
is
教
in
我
that.
怎么做这道菜？
She
我
probably
以后
forgot
再
about
打趣。
Jinyan too. That's the
既
worst
然
then.
小做的小吃啊，你们对他还
But
不错嘛。
not
人
unlikely.
生
Oh,
在
and
世，
Zhao too. I
对那
forgot
些
about
抬头
Zhao.
不见低头见的人，能不好吗？那我去就来，等着我啊！
快去快回。
有劳你了，
But
旅行者。
Zhao is... You're not supposed to be able to find him, right? Unless you might just choose to jump off a cliff, and Zhao will just come out of nowhere and catch you. Or something. I think that's how it works. Protecting everyone, right? But I think otherwise he's just always in the shadows. Can't find him. Yours is still Bond 6? Hey, I mean, it's still early on. We're not even a year in the game. You'll get in Bond 10 eventually. I've been hitting Bond 9 and 10 with a lot of my characters on FGO recently. Just, a lot of them are just, you know, finally hitting that point. Because the first couple of years of the game, basically no one hits Bond 10. And then eventually you just get a lot of people hitting Bond 10. Depending on the way you play the game, I guess. But the way I've done it. And Waver's still working on Bond 12. He did manage to Bond 11 pretty quickly, actually. Surprisingly quickly. I was shocked. So now he's working on Bond 12 right now. For Zhao. Yeah, so I imagine for Zhao you probably want what? Some healing or some shielding or both? Having that go along well with providing ER and maybe another anima for double anima. Loving that quote. From the land made their living. One god became many. Height of children. Fire. Zhao Zhangli Albedo Jin. Okay, double anima, double Geo. That sounds good. One god became many. Sure. Yeah, I gotta say, Zhangling's outfit in some ways looks even better than Kaching's. Like, even more elaborate than Kaching's. And Kaching's a 5-star. They really did well with Zhangling. They also made her into a 5-star level DPS. Chingham's really taking this seriously. I guess that's really her style. Take everything super seriously. $30K protect. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Take a seat downstairs. Yeah, here. This is where we ate with Zhao. Unless by downstairs they mean all the way down. Also, this setup really seems impractical, doesn't it? They're cooking here, and they're bringing the food way the fuck down here. And so the waiter, I mean, they're obviously using the elevator, right? But still, that takes a little bit of time. So the hot food must be getting cool. And it's not like they have, like, food lamps here. Yeah. It's really neat design. Very touristy. But it seems very impractical. I feel like you'll get overcharged for low quality food here. Guova. Okay, yeah. Guova does have kind of a guttural voice, like I predicted. Not a Paimonish voice. These look actually pretty good. Like, I wouldn't eat the shrimp, because I don't like shrimp. But the breading looks pretty solid. Yeah, unfortunately, there's only one Guova, and Zhangling already claimed it. We'll have to find our own Tanuki friend. Fortunately, everyone can get Sayu. At least if they play Genshin and get lucky. I just noticed that this is a goose head or maybe a duck head. At first I thought, is this like an arm? But then I realized birds don't have arms. So yeah. I decided to bend the head backwards.
莫非你也？
对，我会参加，而且会努力进入决赛。言笑，你做的菜很好吃。
Okay, so there's gonna be some sort of rival story, huh?
有意思。
Friendly rivals. Some kind of power move.
更像是棋逢对手
Yeah,
吧。
I would say more Kaching. Kaching's more right
真的
there.
是个好厨师，做的东西好吃，菜肴中所展现
I
出的
noticed
为
on
人也很踏
Netflix there
实。
was another season of The Great British Bake Off on. I should check that out. Last year I got like addicted to that show
自
and
从与
watched,
侵权真的布洛克小姐对决
I don't
之
know,
后，
5,
我
6
还没
seasons
怎么
of it
动
over
过
the
刀
course of a
呢。
couple months, something like that. Really enjoyed it. It's fun watching people make
哪里
food.
哪里？啊，锅巴，你在干什
I
么？
feel like I'm also the type of person where, also I didn't realize that's where his eyes were. I wasn't sure where his eyes were actually, but wow, okay. That's one kind of freaky looking face. You could easily imagine these being his eyes, right? If you didn't quite look too carefully. It's almost, maybe not quite, almost fractal-like with the constant repetitions.
你怎么偷吃克勤最喜欢的菜啊？
Aww.
我的金丝虾球。
First, Ningguang or Sara than Asayu. Well, you can get all of them. That's the nice thing about
哦，
playing a game,
而
gacha
且吃
game.
的一个都不剩了。
Aw,
可是跟你
he
说
looks
过
so
在外
happy
面不能
though.
这样嘛。
You don't have to choose.
对不起，克勤，我会赔偿你的。没关系吧，再叫一份就好了。今天专吃言笑的。不一样，不一样。当下想吃的那份菜没吃到，就算换成其他东西，也怎么都弥补不了那种情绪。美食
despair.
是一种情感、食物和气氛3合1的东西。
确实，这么一说，还真是非常精准的评价。
我陪你，
Nice seeing
克勤。
Kaching and Zhangling
你有什么
together
想吃的
though.
菜？
Those
想
are
要的
two
食
that I
材，
feel
有
like
吗？
I
无论是什
don't
么，
think
我都会帮你弄
they've
的。
interacted before in the story or anything like that.
虽然不抱什么
And
希
they're
望，
not characters
但
that I
太
would
为难，
naturally
也
see
不
them
好意思。
interacting much at all,
果然还是给个台阶好
as
了。
they don't really work together at all. I guess
既然
Zhangling,
如此，
she
我
has a
在
reason
此
to
想
interact
麻
with
烦你帮我
anyone,
试着做做
kinda
看，
because she works
是
at a
我祖父笔
restaurant.
记里留下的老菜谱。
But they haven't used that much actually. Here, the reason they're working together is more because of the festival than anything, right? Not because Kaching wanted to visit Zhangling's restaurant.
旅行者，吃饱了吗？先回趟璃月港吧，我要回去取一
I
件
like
东
the
西。
way she talks in the Chinese voice acting.
要请我走标吗？
Pretty strict, pretty solid. Sounds like she's pretty disciplined. Which, of course, you know Kaching's character, you know she is. Alright, let's go back here, continue the story. I'm still wondering when I'm gonna get the fish, because that's really basically the main thing I'm angling for here. Oh, get it? Angling? But yeah, that's what I
我得
want
回
to
家一
get.
趟取笔记，稍后就在万明堂汇合吧。
好，那我也先去准备一下。旅行者你呢？是四处转转，还是进来休息一
I wouldn't
下？
mind hanging out with Zhangling a little bit. Tao and Zhao. Yeah, who Tao and Zhao
刚好我有
together?
些事要跟他说，你先忙吧。
好，
I don't know. I feel like Zhao would just be too much of a
旅
no-nonsense
行
kind
者
of，
请过
person.
来一下。
I'm not sure how, if Hu Tao would know how to handle it.
此克勤居然会为这种事感到困扰吗？
很奇怪吗？干嘛用那种表情看我？
Aw, she
因为
looks
克勤看起来很
so
自信，
nervous.
又很能干，感觉什么都能做到。
怎么可能啊？香菱她对我一直很热情，尤其是这次，她也帮了我的忙。我们，可以说是朋友吧。
We're gonna make Kaching and Zhangling into
总之
friends? Is that
我不
gonna
太
be a
擅长
thing?
应付
That's
太
gonna
过热
that's
情
so
的海星
cute.
女孩子。旅行者，请教教我吧。
Just Grinenber.
是吗？谢谢你，那我们一会儿见吧。
You think Zhao wouldn't be able to
克
handle
勤他
that?
刚刚是不是
I don't
挺
know,
不好意
man.
思的？
Zhao's been around for thousands of years. I think he's anything Huta can bring. I think he's already seen, and he's over that shit. I don't think he has time to time for her shenanigans.
你们先坐一会儿，我收拾收拾东西，看看有没有要补充的事
But I
项。
wonder if Huta's run into other people who also
哇，
don't
现在就要
handle
开始问吗？
or don't really respond to her shit either. So maybe she can handle it too.
不
But
是
only
你
one
要
Huta.
问嘛，你居然丢
I
给
guess
我。
that's true.
是
It
这
took
样
all
的，
these
刚才
generations
在
of
树
the
客栈，
Wangsheng
我
funeral
们发
line
现你跟克勤相处很
to
融洽，
finally reach
你是不是很
that
喜欢这个
point
朋友？
in lineage. Get
对
that
啊，
blood
克勤
pure
性格好又好相处，
bloodline
大家
pured
都
out
喜
or
欢跟这种类
something
型的
to
人
get
来
that
往吧。
ultimate troll funeral parlor owner
你真厉害！我第
genes,
一次见克
however,
勤的
whatever
时
those
候，
might be.
会吗？我倒是从第一次见就觉得他是个很好说话的人啊。刚才在客栈，
Wait, she
他
was
还给
also
我们锅巴吃好
feeding
吃的，你
Guoba,
们没注
not
意吗？
just Guoba stealing?
我们肯定知道他人不错啦，
Is
只
Zhongli's
是在说第
boss?
一印象嘛。
I mean, I guess so, indirectly maybe? Is Zhongli Zhao's boss? I thought they were kind of independent
第一
from each
印
other.
象，你们
Zhao
吃过海
feels
贝
like
壳吗？
he's
海贝
almost
壳也
like
很难打开，
Diluc,
但烤完最
aka
好吃啦。
Batman. He just does his own thing. But yeah, Hu Tao is Zhongli's boss. Oh, right, right. Zhongli. Yeah, Hu Tao is Zhongli's boss. But Zhao doesn't have anyone
贝
he
壳
calls
是见
boss,
了不
does he?
少，烤来
I thought he just kind of did his
下
own
次烤给你们
thing.
吃。反正克勤就是那
Yeah,
样啦。
this Guoba's so cute.
Yeah,
Again, I'd love to
Shuang
get
Yijing.
this animated
稍微熟悉一
version
点，
into
就能发现他
our
温柔的一面。
Serenity Teapot. That would
再
be
说，
pretty
锅巴
dope.
可是偷吃了他点的菜，他还愿意照顾锅巴，我很感谢他。原来如此，
Also, I noticed that the back of Guoba kind of looks like a Geo symbol. Did Zhongli was Zhongli a little too wild one night with his pillar and left a mark on Guoba?
我发现
I don't know. What were they
是
even
个直觉
doing?
很准的人呐，是因为这样才从一开胡萝卜和螃
Or
蟹
maybe
都很
Ningguang
生
was there.
火腿蘑菇也有。不知道克勤会给我什么菜啊？外面突然好吵啊！
1-star
有什
Guoba.
么事了？
Oh yeah, if it's a 1-star, it'll be trivial to C6, right? Bird is huge. Oh,
哪个女人？
I was wondering.
本仙有名有姓，
Bird,
流
but yeah,
云借
Cloud
风真君
Retainer.
是也。
流云借风，这名字好像仙人呀。
I love Guoba's facial expression there. He's having none of this. He's like
没
wondering
错，
what the
念
fuck
在
is
你这
going
小
on.
姑
I need to
娘
get the
眼
hell
力
out of
尚
here.
可，就不计较方才的冒犯了。旅行者，许久不见了，看你的模样是在为逐月节奔波。哈，连大名鼎鼎
I
的
love
旅
her
行
voice.
者
It's
也被叫
great
来
in
参加逐月
Chinese
节
too.
今年的主题果真不容小觑。
是说石雨山河吗？
没错
Yeah,，what's wrong with the theme?
逐月节期间，各种食材均已成熟，正是享用美食的大好时机。看你们把节日论美食，论烹饪，本仙的功夫与巧思
Oh,
不输
she's
任何
gonna.
人。
Oh, I
特
guess
此
this
现
event's
世，
gonna be
便
based
是为
around a
让世人
cooking.
瞧瞧本仙
I
的
mean, I guess I should have
新奇
figured
观
that
逐月
one out
神器
early on, but so it seems like at this point we're kind of building up the
机
contestants.
关
We're meeting the
烹饪
contestants,
什么？机关
and
烹饪神机是什
yeah,
么
we're
东
gonna
西
see
呀？
who's gonna come out on top. She's
Keep 'em.
really a
本
big
仙只是来打个招呼，到了
prioritize,
时候
and all these
自会
people
让你们
watching
开眼。
too.
尤其是你，旅行者，你在食之仪式上也算是有些眼界。
I think you're building up Guoba too much. I don't think he's all that. I think he's just a cute tanuki who spits fire and somehow shits peppers that give you an attack buff if you eat it. So, I mean, that alone is pretty badass, right? That's pretty amazing. So, I don't think he's quite there yet in terms of knowing the future or, God forbid, knowing Jinya's story. Is the Pyro Archon.
话已
Hey,
说
if
到
that turns out to be
事情
true,
之
that'll
第
be
九
quite
流
the
静候
twist.
本仙的
Hey,
消息。
if you had that ability, that wouldn't be such a bad life. Just hang out with Xiangling, chase her around, eating delicious food that she
真是个来
cooks.
去如风
helping
的
her
女
out.
人。不是仙
You
女，
know, you
不
might
是
go
仙
out
郎。
on trips.
刚才
camping trips to find exotic
没错，他很喜欢美食。
animals to eat, right?
都挤在这里
Maybe
做什么？
help keep her
新人已经
warm
走了。
some nights. And also eat exotic food, right? Jiangling would be like, do you look for Venti?
克勤回来了。
Wait, yeah, you mean like just a free
让你们久
food
等了。
provider? I
少
can
爷，
see that Guoba
这是我
definitely
祖父
enjoys
写在
his
笔记
food.
中的
That's
菜
the
谱。
way he
名册不
looks.
便带出家门，不过菜谱是祖父从古籍里看来的。
So yeah,
也许是
Zhangling's
年代久
the
远，
perfect
常有缺
partner.
损。
哦，我先看看，待会儿我先研究一番。
Yeah, I'd definitely take that kind of
有
life.
劳你了。
As a Pyro Archon, that'd be worth it. Oh, that's
大家
Ganyu.
都在呀。这个声音是。
Can tell by her
抱歉打扰你们谈
shoes.
话了，我刚好也来这附近买东西，发现骚动，忍不住过来看了一眼。
流云界风筝君吗？刚才我也看见他了，居然直接出现在街头。
克勤小姐，你也见到他的话，
I mean, she was hard to miss. In fact, she was talking to us.
呢？
Oh, actually, no,
能借
Keqing
用你
wasn't
一
there
点
at the
时间
time,
吗？
was she?
我有些……
怎么了，甘雨？有加急要务吗？
不是的，跟工作没有关系。我想问的
Something personal.
是一些
Ooh.
私人问题。
私人问题？不应该啊，我最近没有出现任何办事不妥的情况才
Mihoyo
对。
release for Keqing. Yeah, well, I wonder if Mihoyo will release any outfit at this point.
我真的问
I
了，
hope so, but yeah, they could both. I guess for both of them, it would be good to see something that really diverges from the Chinese dress look because they're both, yeah, based largely around Chinese dress plus
我看
tights
流云
kind
界
of
风真君
thing.
似乎在这里停留了好一阵子。
So just like
请问
how
他有
with
跟你
Jean
们
and
说
Barbara, they went a
我
completely different direction
小时
compared to
候
the
的事吗？
nun slash nurse outfit of Barbara or the knight outfit of Jean. Yeah, I would hope they go somewhere completely different.
你小时
Gunso
候
would
的
be
事
good, but
完全没有
I'm
啊。
not expecting that.
哎，真的吗？
About her childhood, yeah, because the Cloud Retainer, that was a thing from Ganyu's story, right? The Cloud Retainer knew Ganyu when she was a kid quite a bit. Oh, a Chinese dress for Beto, yeah,
我
that
也
would be
担
very
心
good.
他总是聊着聊
That
着
would be
就
perfect.
跟人说起无关的话题，我怕他会不会也跟你们说那些关于我的无聊闲
But
话。
I mean, some casual outfits on
只字未
Ganyu or
提，
Keqing
你不用
could
担心。
work, I guess.
话都说到这个份上了，可
I'm
请
not
居
sure
然
what
完全
would
不好奇那
be
些让甘雨在意的八
good.
卦是什么嘛？
Like, casual outfits wouldn't really work too well for the kind of game Genshin is. The summer outfits
请不要说。
work well because they fit with the whole
当然
theme
了，
of that
我既不好
event.
奇，也不会打听。
So yeah, whatever new outfit they have, I guess, would really depend wildly on
甘
what
雨有不
event
想被人知道的
actually
秘密，
compelled
他
that
人自然不该过问。
outfit.
事关
正气凛然呢。
And
把我都
well,
说
I mean,
服
I,
了。
you know, we're not getting Halloween events or Christmas
克
events.
勤，你
So far, we've only gotten New Year's, essentially, Chinese
我
New
明白了。
Year's.
突然说这种话，真是的。你快回去
So
忙吧。
yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe next summer we'll see some more summer outfits for some of the ladies.
说的也是呢。
And maybe the gentlemen, too, who knows?
好的好的，包在我们身上啦。谢谢你们，那么回头见。
Okay. She just turned around like she was on a
别听他的。
turntable.
大家，我刚刚想到一件事，刚刚看到那位真君，我才想起来，这个造神，
我不敢断言是或不是。
那我们应该去找
Could
仙
be an
人打听。
adeptus.
我想，大师傅或许
大师傅，意思是你的老师是仙人？
Wait, who's her
他就在
master?
玉金台，我带你们去找他。
Yujing Terrace. Okay. Oh man, this story quest actually decently longer than I thought. I figured I'd be done with the quest by now. I'm hoping we're close to the end though. Really want to get that fish. Want to get it tonight so that I can level it up off stream, do farming and all that for it. I don't even know what materials it needs. A wedding dress. That's definitely not gonna happen, sadly, but that'd be nice, yeah. Yeah, I imagine we won't even get a wedding dress character like Narrow Bride. Oh, is it Madame Peng? No. Maybe? Yeah.
大师傅，
Oh, Madame Peng's the master. Oh, and oh, Guava, it's
哦，
is Guava an Adeptus?
香菱来了。
香菱的师傅是平姥姥。
这可真是没想到。
Yeah, didn't see that coming
你
either.
家最近还好吧？
好得很。各位，今天居然有空。
你好，
大师傅
你好，
我们有事想请教您。您知道灶神吗？
Yeah, nice dress. Yeah, I feel like Eula, her current costume is knightly, right? And also quite elaborate. I think a simpler
灶神，
outfit that is also kind of more dress style would work really well
这
for
么
her.
说来，
It could be quite a pain to
最近
animate
是
that
出
though,
月
if it's a
节了
dress
呀。
with a lot of
原来如
parts
此。
flowing. I mean, they do a great job in
你们
general with
是要
that.
打
You
听
can
灶
see
神的
here just
事
all
吗？
these characters, Keqing, Zhangling, Traveler, and even Paimon have various parts of their costume
是
that
的
are flowing off.
最近发生了一些事，
And
我们正在追查。
based on what I've seen from the game, all the animation seems like they're canned animations. It's not like they're
这样
actively
啊。
modeling
据实
the
出现，
flow,
所以
which
你们
makes
展开了
sense.
调查。
They've done a great job making those animations
各位
look real
猜的
pretty
不
and
错，
natural.
我的
I
确
guess
认
there's
识你
if
们
any
口中
if
的
I'd
灶神，
criticize it, it looks a
不
little
过
floaty at times.
是很久很
But
久以
you know, you're
前
gonna
的
get
事了。
that. You're necessarily gonna get that basically if you're
竹
doing
院
canned
原
animations
是仙家
sometimes.
典仪，璃月的人们不行仙事，却也
Hey,
效
where are you
仿
going,
自己，
Guoba?
借竹月之名，宴月色美丽的日子，大家聚在一起。后来燕王帝君为纪念一位友人，叫
帝君，
Okay, now he's running off there.
灶神对璃月贡献颇多，帝君向来重义，借此时节追念故人，也是
Is
一
this the
番
friend that he
情
wants to
谊。
drink osmanthus wine with?
我猜那些节日中，也许就包括曾经存在过的。
Yeah, this
早
festival's
帝君
probably
向来
gonna
注重
hit
传
on
统，
some like
可惜
pretty
从今往
touching
后，
story or
传承
something at
传
some
统的事
point.
只能由我
All
们
of
这些
the
后人来完
stories
成了。
in Genshin seem to do
可
that.
情啊，万不可看轻了自己。后人中能有周全之辈在意这些传统仪式，帝君若有知，一定倍感欣慰。
谢谢您。
客卿大人，
Oh, it would have been neat if Guoba also did a salute there. Oh, we get a crown from
客
this
卿大人
event?
宁光大人
Well, I have
命
so
令你
many
一事
crowns right now that I'm not really looking to use, but right now, you know, I'm wanna
你找
crown
我，
Bennett's Burst. That's probably the next
他们有
crown.
要事。
I also want to
各位，
triple
我
crown
先失陪一会儿。
Barbara, of course,
如果
but
我很久没回，
that's gonna take a while. Let's see, I was thinking maybe Beto. I feel like crowning Beto's Burst
客
would
卿
make
办正事
sense
的时
for
候，
using
表
her
情好严肃呢。
你们想
as
不想知道
burst
帝君的那位
DPS.
友人是谁？
I guess burst support DPS. But I was also thinking of using her with sacrificial and having her be
还
a
是那么
counter
敏锐。
queen,
天下本就没有那
in
么
which
多
case
巧合。
using
世
the
上的
crown
节
on
日
her counter
从
would be
前的
good.
朋友
And yeah, I would need to
当
keep
然
3 for
都是
Jean
一件事
too.
了。灶神同样是
Oh,
我的
there's a good
好
friend.
友，只可惜因为一些
But
原
yeah, we'll
因，
see. For
他
Beto,
早已不
some of
在。
it will have to depend
同
on,
时，也从人们的记忆
or at
中
least the timing
消
of
失
when
了。
and
这样，
how I use her, raise her talent
无
levels
论
would
对
depend a
谁，
bit
那
on
都是一件憾事。
my luck
不
with
过，魔神是
the
不灭的。
artifacts,
我们曾约
because I'm
定
still
过，
trying to build
等
that
到土地恢
4-piece
复生机，
emblem set for
灶
her,
神或许会以某种方式
but
重
that's
回
obviously
人
going to be
间。
taking a while.
真的吗？ 哎，那就好。
是啊，说起来，
Stove god. I
这
wonder what
件
the
事
stove god looked
居
like.
然是克
But
勤
it's a
在
she,
场。
huh?
那孩子
It
很
was a
可
her.
惜，我不能直接说出克勤的祖父也研究过灶神，克勤到
Wait,
底
but
是他的
his
孙女。这些故
平姥姥居然认。
当然，璃月的大家都是我的老朋友了。那会儿啊，他爷爷也就像他这么大，他们祖孙俩真是一个模子里刻出来的，凡事都认真坚持，又勇于实践。璃月就像我最宝贝的盆景。
Oh, maybe Liu is Madame Ping's Serenity pot, huh? And we're the NPCs that she placed in there. So she's raising us like her garden.
各位，你们以石头为线索进行调查的想法，完全，我也想看看那块石头。
Right, so we talked to Madame Ping. Check for the mysterious stone. Ooh, so much to do. Kaching again. I'm glad we get to follow around Kaching and Zhangling.
刚想着派人去请你们，
We
你就
didn't
过来
get to see a whole lot of them since their initial appearances in the story, which were quite early on. I think Zhangling was way earlier than Kaching, because Zhangling's story was during Mondstadt. Also, what's Goba? Oh no, that's not. I saw that and I thought that was Goba with like a backpack, but no, that's Zhangling's torso with her Goba bag.
诶，被人偷偷砸坏
Goba
了
could be a
吗？
Fatui spy? I don't think so. You have a lot of theories about Goba. I think it's more likely that he's the Pyro Archon than that he's
我们的刀
the,
枪
a
对他不起
Fatui
作用。
spy. I don't know how the Fatui would have
怎么裂
gotten
开了呢？
Goba, or gotten it to Zhangling.
这是因为民间种种
I'm
都
thinking
是
he could
灶
be an
神的力量
Adeptus,
来源。
for all we know, right?
做饭
Again,
的
not a
热
bad
情，
life as an
团圆
Adeptus.
的欢乐。
Follow around a hot Chinese chef
你们大
girl
家加把劲儿，
eating
相信很
really
快
good
会
food all
水
the
落石
time.
出了。
Shit out peppers and breathe fire.
灶神，灶神，看书上说是掌管吃饭的神明。
神像会汲取民间的力量。假如造
Oh,
神掌
Yanfei,
管
right, I
烹饪
forgot Yanfei.
莫非
I guess she's
人
the
们做造时的
latest
心血会传递给灶神像？
Liyue character to be added, so
今
yeah.
年逐月节的主题是
But
我
yeah,
和您
Yanfei
踏进
also
石与山河。
she has a good
最近所有打算
relationship
参赛的
with
厨师都
Madame
在认
Ping,
真
right?
筹备。
而且逐月节期间，很多人回家吃团圆饭。
Yeah, we haven't seen
最近到处
Yanfei.
都
We
很
don't
热
know
闹
what food she wants.
礼乐一热闹就能让石头裂开，那是不是等热闹到一定程度，石头就会完全炸开呀？肯定错不了。
Is it like an egg, maybe then?
此事与烹饪有关，再好不过了。本次厨王争霸赛会采取室内预选、室外决赛的方式，届时大家都能来现场观看决赛，气氛一定没问题。
等
Yeah,
决
that
赛
should
结
be
束，
fun. I'm
我
looking
们就
forward
能
to
看
it.
到灶神的真面目了，对不对？
确实有这种可能。
我已经报名厨王争霸赛，应该能帮到你啊。
I do love the idea of having festivals like this in a world where there's real magic. So there's actually the possibility of this rock bursting open and a literal god coming out.
听到厨艺比赛，我都
Like how at
哭
the
了。
Zhao festival, that dragon
好
that
期
flew
待！
in, you
要
know,
是一觉睡
that
醒
was
就是决
technically
赛
not
才
magic,
好
I
啊。
think. Maybe there was magic involved, but it's kind of like advanced fireworks technology. But it's it has a level of detail and ability that doesn't exist in real life. Okay, so we did that quest. What do we got here? The rewards for this. So the other stuff are time locked. It's a quest. Contraption, contrived cooking course. I'm gonna go to this one because the rewards for the contrived whatever don't seem to involve a fish claymore, and that's the thing I'm after right now. I'd have 2 festivals per region every year. Well, I imagine they would have to stop at some point, right? Can you imagine if we had 14 festivals by the time that, like, at that point, the only events we could do essentially would be the festivals. But I hope we have at least 1 festival from every place every year. Because this is a non-voiced cutscene with non-static camera angles, which is fine with me. Not the dailies again. Yeah, I imagine Leeway will at least definitely get at least the Chinese New Year's and maybe 1 in addition, but hopefully the other areas only get about 1. Yeah, these are just commissions. Okay, now they're actually making fun of how lazy they are with their event quests that are essentially just commissions for different rewards. Which, I mean, I guess, whatever. Just because you're pointing it out doesn't make it not it. But I don't mind that it's just kind of a commission daily. Oh wow, there's a lot going on here. These special chests have been planted in various places by the Adventurers Guild. The materials used to make these luxurious objects is a mystery, and it is said that they can even store the spiritual energies of the heavens and the earth permanently. Holy shit. The objects within these chests, regardless of the quality, will always make for a pleasant surprise. Alright, well, let's just try going here. I already fought Ajdaha this week or today. I figure I'll do... what's her name? Senora later on stream. But for now, let's actually see what these are. What are these? Windchase charms. Jade talismans have been placed in various areas. Crystal clear, gently luxurious, lustrous. Oh. Okay, whatever. Let's just chase all of them down. Oh, I see. There's a leaf. And I've noticed that there's always seems to be foul here that's... Oh, huh. And there's the chest. A chest. Yeah, there always seems to be foul here, as if there were birds at one point that got killed, even though I never seem to go and kill them. Right. There seem to be unmarked chests too, huh? And they're enemies. Alright, let's just go here and open everything. It doesn't look like there's gonna be... it's gonna take too much time. There aren't that many markers on my map, and this isn't exactly the most labyrinthine area. The tree might prove to be a bit annoying because the tree has a lot of branches. It's big and climbable. But I'm wondering if I can find that leaf somewhere around here. Wait, Inazumas have less HP? Don't they have more HP? Yeah, okay, yeah. And Mondstadt has even less, right? Than Liyue. Yeah, and I remember noticing that it's just... they scaled the difficulty. It makes sense, right? Because Inazuma is the latest area. Alright, let's see if this thing... yeah, it is at the top here. Yes, alright. There's another... okay, I see over here. There's a chest and a leaf thingy. So I'll admit, the actual gameplay of this event here so far is highly uninspired. This is basically just Homunculus collecting. just in much more dense. But also there's stuff that appear in the world, but not in the minimap, so I guess you gotta watch out for that. How many will get during the event? I'm sure somebody will do the math and figure it out. But so far, I've gotten at least some primos from the chests, so if... I don't know if every chest gives primos, but if a good number of them do, yeah. Some. Definitely not enough to make up for only giving us 10 pulls for the anniversary, though. At least, yeah. I don't think... Maybe makeup is not the right phrase, but it doesn't make it feel like we're getting good enough rewards. Will I do one roll for Kokomi? No. I'm not gonna do even one roll for Kokomi. I want to make sure not to risk using up my guarantee on her. Because with the guarantee of winning the 50-50 next, I'd rather wait for a 5-star that I really want to get. No. And you know how much I want the 4 stars on that banner, right? I really want more constellations on Rosaria, Jingchu, and Beidou. Any of those 3, I would absolutely love constellations, but I'd rather not get it. I'd rather not waste my guarantee on Kokomi. Or I would rather not even risk wasting my guarantee on Kokomi. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to say before you pull. Oh yeah, you know, the odds of getting that are so low. It's 0.6% chance, right? And then, you know, it's during the... It's only when you don't want it and when you don't expect it. That's when that 0.6% suddenly starts becoming something more like 0.6, just as in 60%, you know? There's an odd way the world works, where the odds seem to change depending on how much it can screw you over. The desire sensor, it's very, very advanced. Mihoyo's desire sensors. Yeah, and then you get 3 Ja exactly. That would be a lesson. Never, ever underestimate the odds of getting spooked by... well, spooked, so to speak, by the banner 5-star. Unless you're prepared to be happy with pulling the banner 5-star, do not pull. That's my principle. Then you need 80 rolls for... yeah. Oof, not win any 50-50s for the last 6 months. Oof, that's tough. I'm sorry. I haven't won my recent 50-50s at least. There's that. I've lost 50-50s to Manayaka, to Iluk, and on Raiden Shogun to Chi-Chi. I think I won the 50-50 before that, but that was a while ago. Might have been Zhongli. No, Zhongli was a guaranteed. Could have been Venti? I know Venti was a 50-50 win for me, but it was early too. It was nice. Okay, maybe I should have brought Mona, because I don't have Ayaka. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with the exploration team here. Won't be able to light shit on fire, but should be able to move fairly quickly. And I should be able to gain a lot of height. Oh shit, not what I meant to do. Alright, there's a lot going on here though. I can see a ton of stuff in the minimap. Oh shit, there's enemy?
双寒化生，
Okay.
嘿咻，
Sure, let's do some hydro damage to this guy. Guess we can freeze him. There we go. Kaching during Huta roll, Mona and Kaching during Eula rolls, Kaching during Kazuha banner. Holy cow, yeah. So you've been spooked, yeah, you've in every single one, huh? Yeah. Yikes. That's unfortunate. But hey, that just means you're saving up your 50-50 wins for later, right? That's definitely how it works. Later on, you're gonna win like 7 50-50s in a row. You're gonna get your what, you know, whichever next new character, one we haven't even heard of yet, who comes along and is the next Eula. You're gonna want to get her C6. And you're gonna swipe. And you're gonna win every 50-50.
比跑快吧？
You're just not gonna pull a single banner, off banner 5-star the whole time. You're just saving up that luck right now. That's what all the bad luck right now is for. Anyway, that's what you should hope anyway. I don't think that's how it works, sadly. Maybe I should take care of that guy while I'm here. It's 600 more. I don't have my shield available. Let's see. This is kind of a odd team. But let's try taking this.
溜了，
Don't have that shield.
别想逃开哦！
Use her
为炎王
burst.
帝君，
And yeah, let's get some healing this way. Okay. And let's swirl. Good. Pick up that shield. Alright. Can chase the decoy. Let's get some healing actually. There we go. Yeah, that's usually way easier with Zhongli. But what isn't? You just paid for her, you last saved a lot. Had a guarantee for Aika thanks to Kaza. Oh, right. Yeah. And Aika was definitely one worth saving for, right? Both in gameplay and in waifu, which is always a good combination. It's always a little disappointing when a top tier waifu ends up being mid or even low tier gameplay wise. I guess vice versa is also disappointing, just because in this game you're always going for waifu. Gameplay is whatever, that's good, right? But wow, that guy jumps high. But ultimately, you want the waifu. Alright, let's freeze him.
双寒化生，
Let's take care of these guys.
留下宝。
Okay, let's get swirl on this guy, get healing. And we should be able to kill him this way. No? Okay. There we go. Maybe the best Inazuma character now? Yeah, arguably, right? I've heard Ayaka is, you know, one of the busted DPSs, so could be considered the best Inazuma character. Raiden Shogun also seems like a potential one, but they're both really good. Okay, more More enemies to deal with. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not complaining about picking up all sorts of free stuff here. It just seems a little disorganized and not exactly, not terribly the most fun. Just going around chasing stuff in the minimap and the world. I wish there was kind of more of a system here to find things than just looking around or looking at the minimap.
飞比跑快吧。
The real anniversary award. Yeah, they're forcing us to really work for our anniversary awards, huh? Whether it be building your own fantastic cosplay or creating great art or just whoring yourself out on social media to your friends so that you can get those extra primo gems. They are forcing us to work for it. Or, yeah, doing a literal scavenger hunt inside of a video game. Finding goddamn chests and whatever these things are called, leaves. Okay, we got some stuff here. We got a couple over there. Let's try catching this one first. Oh shit, I think. Oh yeah, that one was lower, but it's not like this one's all that high anyway. Should be easy to get. And yeah, to be fair, I'm getting a decent amount of primo gems, right? All of these chests seem to be giving out at least some primo gems. And even though they're not a lot each, that adds up over time, of course. I'm just worried about... Oh, actually, I'm kind of wondering... Also, I should do that. Use that pull. But I'm wondering if the gadget works for this. Let me do the story pull. I think I got that from the battle pass. Speaking of which, I need to buy the battle pass. So, let me, I do like to do those purchases on stream, and if I don't do it on stream now, I'm not sure when I'll next be streaming. Let me find my wallet. Shit. Just a moment. Which books from the BP do I need? I actually don't know. I'll have to check afterwards. But I definitely need some books. If there's resistance available, I'll definitely just pick some up, I think. But if not, then there are others that I'll definitely be wanting. Alright, so before I just oh wait, is that not? Oh, for some reason that lost connection. Alright, I'm gonna black out the screen and I'll be right back. Alright, I've put in my credit card information. I'm waiting for it to load. Okay, excellent. We got a success. Return to game. And we're here. Yeah, what a whale, right? I know. It's gone are the days when I used to be free to play. So long, it feels so long ago. It was, when I was first playing this game for the first few months. I was free to play, and then I bought the Vulcan Moon, and then a couple months later I bought the Battle Pass, and it's all been downhill from there. Or actually, it hasn't been. It's just been a plateau because that's all I've been doing. I've been just buying the Battle Pass and the Vulcan Moon. But hey, thanks to buying the Battle Pass, now we got all these rewards. Oof. I'm not sure if I'll pick up the weapon today. I'm still considering, but I do think the catalyst is gonna be the way to go. But I'm gonna claim the other stuff in due time. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep looking for shit here. Okay, looks like there's one above me. Where? Up there somewhere, but there's also ones here. You do think the catalyst is... Yeah, at this point the catalyst is the only one that I'm missing. I have 2 black swords even, and I have 1 of every other weapon. Even the bow that I don't use on anyone. I have the Viridescent Hunt, and I got it just because it looked cool, and the effect seemed like it could be useful. But I'm not currently using it on anyone. Yeah, Miko could be catalyst used. That's a good point. Yeah, in any case, I do feel like that catalyst will find some use. Whether it be Mona or Barbara, maybe even Ningguang one day, if I decide to really actually build her and play with her. Because Ningguang DPS or Catalyst DPS just ain't my thing. Yanfei, of course, I have, and Clay. There's also candidates, of course. So yeah, I guess ultimately the BP Catalyst, I can't go wrong. Okay, there's still one up there that I want to get that. Let me teleport here and glide down. Use it on Ning, okay. Yeah, I could definitely see it being good on Ningguang or any DPS, right? Just getting that crit rate on the weapon offers you so much flexibility. Okay, we're getting close to the last of the rewards or things that you're supposed to pick up around here. At least the ones that show up in the map. There have been ones on just lying around that don't show up on the minimap at all. And I have been looking around for them, but not so carefully. And they can be hard to pick up. Do that. Do that. Do that. Okay, we... Okay, very, these guys have very low HP. They're fairly easy. Okay, where's the... Was that the one in the map? I thought... Okay, it wasn't a leaf on the map. Alright, so this is where I actually started this whole endeavor. But, oh yeah, one thing I did want to check. I think I... So this is equipped right now. How do I actually use it again? It's Z. Okay, I don't know if these work for the chests here. I guess I should have tested it out before I... Yeah. That. Alright, thank you for coming by, Nat. Yeah, I know it's actually super late there right now, so... Hope you have a good sleep. Talk to you later. And I hope I can get through this. Alright, so let's... We're gonna have to use... Sayu to break through their shields first. Okay. Let's kill that one, and then break through this guy's shield with Sayu. And... have... Can you kill this one? Good. So it does look like the chest finder does not find these chests. Fortunately, these chests are invisible to the chest finder, so all I can do is just look around and hope that I find them. Maybe Elemental Sight will help them stand out as well. I feel like chests tend to stand out in these visions. But I don't know. Okay, so nothing interesting here. Oh, I see a chest over there. Yeah, the chest does stand out if you use Elemental Sight. But it's still hard to see. Oh. So I'm not gonna spend too much more time here just searching for shit, but I wanted to at least do one quick run around to catch all the obvious stuff. And I haven't really checked the tops of these mountains either. They go up really high, so climbing from the bottom here is not a very practical choice. It just takes too long. So I'd have to come back by teleporting, which I have done earlier. Just run away. Come on, she gets cut by that. I have been here earlier. Okay, I think I've explored around here enough for now. Let's see if we can actually do anything with these. So there's a challenge. Ching is Kokusei? That's what they call her in Japanese? Okay. Restore large after 10 seconds. Can only happen once. The challenge is there. I can't teleport there. Guess that's probably the best spot. So, looks like we're dealing with Hilichurls. How about... Let's try bringing this Morgana team, but with... him.
做些什么好呢？
And... yeah, double cryo. Double cryo, hydro, shielding, 4-piece millilith. Now, I don't have a 4-piece noblesse user on this team right now. I think it would make sense for Mona to be that if I had 4 pieces. Yeah, but then again, I feel like I might use Mona on a team with Bennett, and Bennett's definitely the 4-piece noblesse holder on that team. So maybe I can just live without a 4-piece noblesse user on this team, and instead just go with 2-piece noblesse on Mona. Or made dishes to obtain matching trail comforts. Alright, so it looks like we got quite a thing going on here, but I'm not quite sure exactly how this works. Can we actually do that? Also, what's this Moonlight Seeker? Oh, okay. Oh, it tells you the collection progress. Oh, I need to reach 100 to get the fish? Jesus. And there are clues, huh? So yeah, can we offer delicacy? I don't have any of these, huh? So, grilled tigerfish, mora meat, almond tofu. Is there a cooking spot around here? The chilichurls themselves have a cooking spot. I could use it, but I think I passed by all the cooking spots. I might as well just go and fight them the old-fashioned way. No, I'm not slacking on cooking. I just don't need to cook, like recook stuff. I always try to keep enough cooking to get the weekly rewards in the battle pass. Yeah. Okay, got him. Good. Let's take care of the mages. Okay, that was easy. Wow. Okay, that, yeah, basically did not require any of the food buffs, huh? But then again, it looks like this might just be the first part of the area, maybe? We'll see. Come on. Okay, there we go. Keep going. Let's fall. Where is this taking us? Come on. Oh no, I'm falling, I'm falling. I fell too much. Why isn't this... Okay, that breeze was further away than I thought. I feel like maybe if I just teleported, it would have been faster. That teleport waypoint is actually fairly close. Okay, we've got a couple of slimes to deal with here. Okay, let's use his burst. Use her, and then do that. We can kill these big slimes before they can get a chance to heal up. That'll be pretty fantastic. Oh shit, I didn't mean to use her burst. I need to use her burst, and then this burst. Put up that shield. And there we go. Easy enough. More rewards. And another path to the next challenge. At least this won't take us all the way to Inazuma, where we'll have to deal with the fucking samurai. We just have to deal with Inazuma or Liyue enemies, which are mostly not such a big deal. Slimes, hilichurls, ruin guards, I guess, eventually. Batui, treasure hoarders. Is that about it? Opponents, yeah, treasure hoarders. And Fatui, yeah, they seem to work together. Be annoying. Okay, let's do that. Use her burst. Okay, let's get them wet. Put up that shield. And use Ganyu. Do that. Kill that guy. Take care of the little mob dudes first. Put up that shield. And take care of these guys. Okay, it looks like there was only that one Fatui guy. I was expecting more Fatui to teleport in, but it's only treasure hoarders after that one Fatui. Is there more? No. Oh, there's a ruin guard down there. I don't know if that ruin guard is just one that's always there or if it's story related. Let's see, according to the map... Oh yeah, the ruin guard's always there. Okay, this one's at least not too far. Does involve a Geobishop though, which is one of the more difficult enemies in this game. But at this point, I'm quite used to handling them because I've fought them so many times. What? Okay. Good. We've killed the Geobishop. And we finished the challenge. Yeah, what's next? There's more. It's a decent amount, huh? Maybe it's 5 or 6 or something total. It's one for each of the food slots that was possible. That's my guess. Oh, is this gonna take me to the Guyan Stone Forest over there? It's a ways away. I'm a little worried about teleporting because it might reset the whole thing, because it's clearly designed with this continuity in mind. It just seems a little unnecessary because these places are far away enough that normally if you were traversing these distances you would just take a teleport waypoint. It's almost like they want us to explore Leeway, but Leeway's been out for such a damn long time. It seems a little odd to do that now. Let's use her burst. Use his burst. Put that shield. Use her burst. And then do some damage. Okay. And whatever mage it was dropping the Hydro actually was helping me because it made the enemies easier to freeze. Alright, even more. And then you'd switch to Ball? Wait, what do you mean? And one tap everything for 3 bursts? Yeah, so that's sort of the way she works, right? You use her burst to charge up other people's bursts while also doing a shit ton of damage. And then you have everyone else burst to strengthen her burst. Which is pretty neat. Also, what's going on here? This is kind of freaky. It's like they're worshipping these ruin guards. Okay, let's use her burst, and then her burst. And this way we can keep these guys frozen, ideally permanently. Hence the name the Permafreeze comp. Okay, that thing fucked up with my aim there. That's really annoying. The way the game decided to mess around with the camera. Let's take care of that guy. Man, the healing from the one mage is pretty solid. Let's put that shield. Okay, there we go. I hope we're getting close to the end. This is actually pretty fun. You know, not gonna lie, this is a decent enough quest or a story or for an event like this. I guess I need to offer these delicacies if I want to get the full prize, but if I want to get the... Yeah, if I want to get the fish claymore, I'm gonna have to finish exploring that area, which I guess I'll do off stream because I'm gonna end the stream right around here. But before I do that, let me spend some of that Mora and other rewards that I got. It includes doing this for Bennett. Yeah, I'm at 3.9 million on my Bennett. See. Oh, also, actually, before I end the stream, while I'm here, I'm gonna do Signora weekly boss. Yeah. Actually, maybe I'll do both Signora weekly boss and Andreas. I have enough resin for that. Could just get it over with, but I might as well do Andreas off stream though. Signora I still enjoy doing on stream. I shouldn't take Pyro because Signora's second phase is Pyro. What we should try taking is let's take Saya. She can still use friendship and she's fun. I'm gonna be heavily reliant on that shield from Noelle. Hope she can handle the job.
你在瑟瑟发抖啊？是因为这极寒，还是恐惧呢？
Hello? Okay, let's do that. Okay, we're getting some melt damage going, which is different from the normal freeze comp that I have set up for Ganyu usually. Let's use her burst, and then... Whoa! That was kind of funny. That showed Ganyu getting hit right before her burst animation started. That's unusual. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're going into the mid phase. Okay, we're... This. Okay. Let's do that. And the sheer cold is so fucking annoying. Definitely an aspect of the fight that I do not like. And same with the heat. But then again, I guess the fight might be just way too easy if they didn't have something like that. Shield and have Ganyu do a lot of damage to her now, hopefully. Great music though, as always. Very little to complain about when it comes to the boss music in this game, and that definitely goes as well for Signora. Okay, shit. Ooh. Somehow managed to avoid damage there. Okay. Love to get her energy up a bit, Sayus. Okay. Oof. Also, I haven't played this boss in Chinese ever, I think, so hearing her voice in that, it's pretty nice. Okay. Going at her. Oh shit, that didn't land, sadly. Yep. Can we get her burst up? Sure wouldn't mind that. Oh, not that. Come on. Oh shit. Okay. Well, Noelle's burst is up, but I don't have her shield ready for taking advantage of it for the heals. Okay, let's go here. And then... Oh, we got the shield. Okay, there we go. We're gonna heal. Go. Okay, good. Everyone's healed up. Oh, shit, I would have loved to swirl with her there. Okay, got the shield up. Excellent. And now we can actually do some damage again. Come on. Oh, come on. Alright, so she's gonna come back up pretty soon, right? Okay. Only enough time to quickly get a couple hits in. But at least that's not a bad attack if you're using Ganyu. Trash. Trash enough, that's a low roll on a crit rate. Not even a Dream Solvent. Oh well. So, I'm gonna quickly do a few things. Let's see how quickly I can get through them, because I'd rather not spend too much more time. But let's go to the expeditions, take care of that. Flowers should be good. Then we're gonna go here for the hint again, because I don't know if we get more hints or whatever. It seemed like I basically exhausted what was in the mini-map and such, but it looks like I've only picked up 75% of what's there, and I need to hit 100 if I want to hit the... Yeah, hit the, if I'm gonna get the fish. Okay, so she can't tell me anything more. I'm just gonna have to look around the area and use trial and error, I guess. And there's this other quest, which I haven't touched yet, but I guess I'll do that on a different stream. I'm gonna go to my Serenity Teapot, pick up the currency, and let me check what the, I wonder if the Battle Pass does it give weapon essential materials? Because if it does, I might be able to use it for the fish instead of farming it manually, but I don't know. Oh, I also need to cook some. I think I have the cooking pot. Yeah? Alright. I'm not sure where the cooking thing shows up. I'm guessing it's small furnishing. Yeah, not ornaments, maybe? Ornaments, I'd expect things that don't have any use. That's strange. Because I know I have the thing. Well, let's just place this here for now. Yeah, well, this is the cooking thing. So let's check what food I need for these offerings. Delicious. Okay, grilled tiger fish, mora meat, almond tofu, crystal shrimp, shrimp balls. Tiger fish, mora meat, almond tofu. Alright. Just cook a couple perfect ones. Ooh. And mora meat was the other 1-star one. Let's make 3 actually. Okay. And among these, I know almond tofu is 1. Okay. And what was the other one? Crystal shrimp, I think. Ooh, so that's fishing choose. And I know the last one was also, was it golden shrimp balls? I think that's what it was. It was definitely another seafood item. Let's just make 2. And if I want to do this offering, it says an offer 5 delicacies. So let's try offering 1 of each. Of course, I've already done this, so there's no need to make it easier, but it seems without doing the offerings, I don't get those rewards, which are what I'm really after. Yay, Mora and Hero's Wit. Now, is that it? There's no other rewards? Okay. So I've exhausted those rewards then. Can we actually see what the rewards are going to be for the next one? No. Let's see. I'm gonna check. If I do claim all, Transience, Elegance, Light. To be honest, I can use any of them. So it has the Inazuma ones, and it also has the Liyue ones. Okay, Liyue and Inazuma. I'll have to think about which ones of those that I want to get. Yeah, but for now, like I said, I'll end the stream there. I might stream again tomorrow. I mentioned before, but I've been injured for my knee, so I haven't been able to play Frisbee in the evenings, which has left my evenings more open than before, which is one reason I've been streaming more during the week nights. So, yeah, might do that this coming Tuesday, tomorrow. And hope everyone has a good evening, and I also hope that we have some good rewards from Mihoyo tomorrow. We'll see. Hope there's some surprises in store. But yeah, until next time. Bye.